Okay, guys, I want to talk about ungrateful people in ministry. I'm just going to focus on ministry today, and the people that I met who are also in the faith in Jesus Christ. They're doing, serving Jesus in some kind of way, as they say. Either they consider themselves evangelists or they consider themselves just believers. And there's people who are believers, but they just don't do anything. You don't ever really see any fruit. And work. They just feel like they could just have faith in Jesus. But then I guess his Bible says faith without works is dead, right? But there's a lot of Christians that come into the faith and they just want what, because Jesus is like, okay, in the Bible, this is what I felt in my spirit sometimes. Like, God is so desperate for a soul, he'll allow and enable people to be wicked and to not even do what he tells them to do, just for the sake of at least trying to stay in the faith and to believe in him. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, this is my opinion, he just comes off as like a desperate God or something. I mean, why would you want corrupt people to stay in your religion or in your faith? They're not going to do nothing. They're not going to change the world. They're not going to do shit you tell them. They just want the benefit of, whenever they pray for something, you give it to them. That's all they want. So they ain't going to do shit. I was the one working hard. There's only me and very few other people who are actually working hard in ministry. And this is straight up. The other ones were lax. It was just like a big social club. They could just come and please as they go and do nothing. They did nothing. You see no fruit, no evidence of Jesus being real in their lives, because they're not doing nothing. They just get the benefits of maybe their prayers being answered, because they're good at manipulating this God of the Bible themselves. I could tell you that. So there's a lack of appreciation, lack of accountability, and there's people that sometimes I would help, or I don't know why I even helped. I wish I kept my pockets to myself and never touched a dime to help any of these individuals that I'm talking about here. There's one person who was younger. She's Latina background, and she just felt she comes in with self-entitlement. Self-entitlement, prideful. She's always gossiping. She's a baby Christian and she's already gossiping about me, pastor. She's gossiping about her other friends in ministry. And unfortunately, I did get to know her a little, where I thought that we were kind of friends at least. And so when her husband died and she was pregnant, I helped her out a little bit financially. Later, this is my mistake. I'll admit this to myself. She did offer to pay it back, and I did want it back, because I started to discern her spirit, that she was not really like a good friend that she came out to think, to make me think that she was. So I rejected it at that time, because I was heavy in ministry and I didn't want to make myself look like a fool by taking money that I technically gifted to her. But later on, I did ask for it back and she refused to give